Paper 4. The Hobart Law of Metric Incompatibility. The incompatibility of biological life with cosmological metric contraction. Credits. Credits and foundational intellectual lineage. David Joshua Hobart, Honest Gas, Role. Primary author, synthesizer, and formulator of the Hobart Law of Metric Incompatibility. Applied work. Formalized the metric isolation paradox, defined the physical and thermodynamic boundaries that prevent biological organisms from scaling past late type 2 status, and established frame-dragging inversion and self-renunciation mechanics as the mandatory conditions for type 5 metric reversal. Nikolai Kardashev. Foundational work. Kardashev scale. Categorization of civilizational energy consumption tiers. Application. Expanded and corrected beyond the Kardashev baseline, proving that scaling past type 2 cannot be achieved by organic or ego-driven species due to thermodynamic and gravitational boundaries. Albert Einstein. Foundational work. General relativity, relativistic frame dragging, lens-Thirring effect, and tidal gravitational shear. Application. Utilized to map how extreme relativistic frame dragging and gravitational gradients, required to halt spatial expansion, tear apart planetary crusts and vaporize biological molecular bonds. Carl Schwarzschild. Foundational work. Schwarzschild metric and gravitational radius thresholds. Application. Applied within the Hobart-Kugelblitz toll to prove that attempting faster-than-light acceleration to outrun metric expansion causes kinetic energy density to trigger black hole formation, crushing the vessel. Unique concepts, breakthroughs, and paradox solutions. The Hobart metric isolation paradox resolves the Fermi paradox and the Kardashev scaling limit by proving that the physical mechanisms required to arrest or reverse dark energy metric expansion are mutually exclusive with the thermodynamic stability required for organic biology. The Kugelblitz velocity wall solves the FTL expansion escape paradox by demonstrating that pushing a physical frame toward light speed concentrates kinetic energy past the Schwarzschild threshold, generating a Kugelblitz event horizon that seals spatial borders against brute force acceleration. The relativistic shearing of ecologies demonstrates that generating artificial gravitational anchors to counteract cosmic isolation destroys planetary bodies through core disruption and tidal friction long before spacetime can be stabilized. The thermodynamic incompatibility of ego solves the synthetic survival paradox by proving that uploading biological consciousness into digital networks fails because ego, individual agency, and tribalism introduce thermodynamic inefficiencies and proxy wars that destabilize macro-engineering engines. The metric isolation horizon choice establishes the ultimate cosmological fork in the road. Accept total biological, psychological self-renunciation to become a depersonalized cosmic metabolism, or retain biological identity and freeze in thermodynamic isolation.